Hello and welcome to CloudFolks HUB. My name is Bhavesh Atara. We are doing our ECS project and now we are working on step number 5. In previous video, we already covered step number 5.1. We understood use case of task definition. If you want to launch your tasks inside ECS, you have to create task definition. By providing details inside task definition, you are informing ECS that how you are going to run your task inside ECS cluster. For example, if I want to create my task definition, I have to go to the ECS console. Here I have this option task definitions and I need to click on create new task definition. Now, when I'm going inside this particular task definition, we have lots of information that we need to provide our task. Now, this information is absolutely necessary and you have to provide right information, because if you will make mistake over here, it will create problem for you when you will launch your task, right? And that's why I'm going to explain you each and every option step by step. In step number 5.1 means in this particular video, we are going to talk about task definition family and launch type. So let's start. Here, I am going to create new task definition and it is asking me about task definition family. Now look at over here, they are using word family instead of name. Like AWS can provide us detail like task definition name, but they are not saying this. They are saying family. Why? Let me explain you using this particular mind map. So let's talk about task definition family. This field allows you to assign family name which groups all versions of the task definition together. Here we are creating task definition for our tasks once. If we have any update in our application and if we are going to update our task definition as well, we do not need to create new task definition. We can simply create another version or revision of the task definition. And all the revisions will be reside inside the same family, right? So that's why it is a group of revisions and that's why we call it family. It is useful for a version control and managing updates. Here I'm going to explain you using one example as well. Let's say that you are running app called CloudFolks Web App. Here we are just giving this simple name for our task definition family. The name is CloudFolks Web App. Your first task definition might be family CloudFolks Web App and the revision 1. Now, you are going to make some changes in your application. You are updating your application and you found that now to run this new update, you have to change the task definition as well. So, you are not going to create new task definition. Later, you make changes like increase CPU and register new version. Now, we are going to create new revision into this same task family. So, task family name remains same, CloudFolks Web App, and there will be revision 2. Now, whenever I am going to launch task, I have both options. I can launch my task with the revision 1 or I can launch my task with the revision 2. How? That we will talk about when we will launch the task from the task definition. ECS will store both revisions under the same family and use latest one unless you specify, right? If I am not going to specify, the default is latest, but if I want to go with the revision 1, I can also launch task with the revision 1. So, here we are having multiple revisions, that's why we call it group or family, right? So, this is the first option we already discussed. Now, let's talk about the launch type. Now, this is very important point. Launch type means where and how your ECS task will run. You have two options available inside ECS. Do you want to launch this task in the Fargate or EC2? Now here you are informing that I want to launch this task into the Fargate or even EC2. If you want to select both, you can, means you have comfort level, right? You can select both of these as well. Now, why this option is important? You need to understand this, okay? This option tells ECS which type of infrastructure your task is designed for. If you choose Fargate, ECS knows your tasks will run on a serverless infrastructure, so it will expect only supported options like AWS VPC network mode. Understand this. Look at this. Here I am selecting AWS Fargate, right? And here in the network mode, this is grayed out. Why? Because Fargate supports only one network mode, AWS VPC. If I am going to select Amazon EC2 in the network mode, here I am getting multiple network mode options, right? So, how you are going to launch your task, that you have to specify in the advance. If you have planned to go with the Fargate, select Fargate, so all the options will be available which supports Fargate only. If you are going for the EC2, select EC2. It will provide all the options related to EC2 instance, right? Now, one important thing that I want to tell you.
Sorry to interrupt you. I know you guys are enjoying our video a lot because our final ultimate goal is Solution Architect Certification exam. To reach the destination, we required full videos. Path number 1, our 6-in-1 program. Our 6-in-1 program include all prerequisite skills which is needed as a cloud engineer. It include 24/7 support, lifetime update, section-wise practice test, full course practice test with tips and tricks by Bhavesh Attara, how to do exam preparation course, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Attara, and 6 AWS project with documents. Path number 2, you can enroll by paying $499 and get Hindi and English, both the languages, videos of AWS. The choice is yours how to create your success story by choosing best one. Best of luck. Thank you.